Hey guys, so I thought I'd do a little series for you of a life of a trader, of a day in the life of a trader. So I used to be a full-time trader in 2020. For over a year, I left the job right on my birthday. It was like a birthday gift to myself, and started trading. I made my Discord community and it was pretty nice, but you get to sit home all the time and you eventually get a cabin fever, and it's very stressful. It's tension. So I know everyone thinks it's so glamorous and you become this successful trader and you're just gonna trade and not go to a job, but it doesn't work that way. In most cases it doesn't work that way. So I decided to go back to work, and I love my job. I work for wildfire management, so technically I work very close with firefighters on fires and wildfires in Canada. I provide all the communications, all the radio channels in case of a fire, set up the incident command posts, and manage FireNet, which is our government's network for wildfires. I'm going to work right now actually, and I absolutely love the job. I would never leave it for full-time trading. On the other hand, I still trade, and I trade a lot, and it's very nice to have a stable source of cash flow, which is my job, and it pays really well, and to supplement it with very nice trades and end up having even more money. That's a very realistic goal for all of you guys, and you should strive to achieve that first. Have a stable cash flow and trade on the side, and you will see how much more money will come your way if you know how to trade. So this series will just show you my day, my life, no filters, no cuts. I will show you my day of work. I will show you how I trade after. I'll set up. I'm going to work right now. After work I'm going to a hotel because I gotta go I'm away from home for a few days. I just gotta go fix a few things at remote sites. I'll show you all of that, but at the end of today I'll come to the hotel room, I'll check in, I'll pull out the laptop, I'll start searching some assets to trade. Hopefully I'll find something. I'll show you all the winners, I'll show you all the losers, and you'll just get a feel for how it works in real life. Not that glamorous stuff you see on YouTube where people drive Lambos and have stacks of cash and trade patterns. I've been trading for over 10 years, guys, and I'll show you some cool stuff. Hopefully you'll enjoy, and it will bring you closer to understanding what trading really is in real life, not this glamorous digital world that you see on social media, all these influencers having prop money and renting Lambos. I live a pretty good life. I can afford vacations. I have a new car. I'm far from being a millionaire, but I do live a pretty stable, well above the average life. That's just the goal, guys. My goal is just to show you the reality of it, and how trading really helps you get ahead in life, get ahead of most people who don't trade and don't know how to trade and just rely on their jobs. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I've never done it, but we'll just go with the flow and see if it catches on and see if that's the kind of content you guys like. All right, hope you enjoy it. We're getting close. So we're getting pretty close to the turnoff I need to make. In my job, I do a lot of traveling, a lot of driving, I should say. Not super far, but a lot of driving, a lot of flying on helicopters. And one of these sites is about an hour away from where I live. And once we get off this highway here, which is coming up pretty close, like I said, then we'll have to do a little bit of off-roading, find the site. It's a remote lookout site. And then yeah, get to work, quickly, do everything quickly and make sure everything works. Do some radio checks on the new system, and then go to the next work site. Either it's going to be a next work site, or it's going to be a hotel. We'll see how long it's going to take. It always takes different times. It's you can plan for a particular time, but then something happens, so I don't even pre-plan stuff. It's in my own interest to finish as much as I can in one day, just so I have other days free up. You never know what can happen. Something can burn out, something can break, and I'll need to go there. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think that's my turn right here. Yep. My partner is going to come up here as well. I'm just going to wait for him here in this waiting area before we head to this off-road. Actually, we're just going to drive to the side right away. Oh, they fixed up the road a little bit. This road used to be a nightmare, so many holes and everything, but now they fixed it up. I think it's because they're building a pipeline here, so now they actually take care of the road for their workers to come in safely. But before the pipeline, this was a mess. Puddles, potholes, washboard, and everything. That's very nice. It's beautiful here. It's another reason why I love this job. It's you get to see sites like these, and you see the nature, you see animals, deers, bears, different kinds of birds all the time. When the nighttime hits, you see aurora lights. Usually we try to make it before the nighttime falls, but sometimes you just need to fix everything and time just gets away from you. Oh, that's a grader running over there. No wonder the road is so fresh. I've been stuck a few times on these roads. And you gotta wait for hours for somebody to rescue you. But we got pretty nice trucks. This is a Ram 4500. So beautiful in the fall. All the trees are yellow, almost like highlighter color, so glowing. Gotta get some tools out. So in the fire season during the summer, starting approximately end of May till about a couple of weeks ago, somebody lived here the whole season. They would get up the tower every day and try and spot some fires. They got binoculars there. They have what do you call that thing that measures angles of a circumference, protractor on the map, and they can find the distance. They have a rangefinder and everything like that, and they have radio communication, and they can quickly radio in and say what quadrant they see the fire in. Then we would send a fire crew, initial response fire crew there to try and extinguish it, and most of the time they're successful. A lot of the times the fire can spread and become uncontrollable, which happened on multiple occasions this year. But I basically maintain this whole communication network, make sure everything works, and make sure everyone can communicate with everyone. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna just change the modem. My partner is not here yet. I'm just gonna start before he gets here, just to get a head start. Maybe I'll even be able to finish most of it. So I'm just gonna unpack the boxes, disable the power, start working. Sorry guys, my battery died. I couldn't finish filming on that side, but it took about 2 hours or so to finish. And now I kept driving further, and now I'm at the second side. It's about 2 p.m. right now. I start driving at 10 today, this morning, and now we're at our second site. My partner is already here. It's not much work to do here, just gotta check a few things, and after that I'm gonna drive to a hotel, getting a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna think of where I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna set up the laptop and see if there's some trades that I can take, but I already was checking on my phone. There's quite a few trades that I think I could take today. I just want to see a more price development. I think by the time I get to the hotel, the price will develop to my satisfaction, and I will be able to enter some positions. This road is not as good as the other one. Shit! You hear that? I got a flat. Well, I got a flat. So it looks like everything's gonna take a bit longer now. Shitty. That's okay though, I got a spare. I got everything I need. Yeah, that's why I'm filming it.
Oh.
She wanted to see, like, show me your day of work. I was like, okay, I'll take my GoPro and I'll film it for you. Now she's gonna see flat tire.
And she's gonna hear my story about...
It wasn't on.
Oh.
I just turned it on. I was filming it in sections, so I filmed it when I found the thing, then I filmed it when I put the jack up there, then I turned it off.
I wouldn't have cared. I find that fun, that story amusing.
Yeah. I'm trying to conserve. I only have 2 batteries for it, and it goes through batteries so fucking quick.
45-ish minutes.
What?
To get back to the bunkhouse.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna go eat. Oh, I don't know. What? Have we talked to Lerman yet about this? So all good. Tires changed. Thankfully, my partner was able to help me. And yeah, just take it easy. You know, the one thing that trading has taught me is that just be patient. Everything's calm, no emotion. Got a flat, so I got a flat. Who cares? No point in swearing. Just do it calmly. It's gonna go faster that way. And while I was doing the tire, he did everything we had to do at the site. So now we can go home, or to the hotel, should I say. I gotta figure out when I'm gonna drop off the truck to fix this tire, because I'm not in my hometown. Hopefully they can do it really quick. They probably will. It's not a problem. However, I still got about 45 minutes to drive on this spare tire. It seems to be pretty good in size relatively to the other ones. The other tires that I had were much bigger width, but length of them is pretty much the same. So I should make it safely back. Go ahead.
I was just wondering how that tire feels.
Feels nice. Feels like it's the original.
Okay, we're probably gonna have to try to get that done quick, eh?
Yeah.
Like, we won't be able to do it tomorrow because we're gonna be flying, but Thursday we could.
Yeah, probably Thursday we'll do it, unless we come home tomorrow really fast. Tomorrow I'm flying on a helicopter to one of the remote sites, and then if I come back early, I'll fix the tire tomorrow. If not, then I'll do it on Thursday. Other than that, just going back to the hotel, gonna check in, gonna find something to eat, check the charts really quick, see if we can make some money on top of what I already made doing this job. See you guys soon. So every time I get a chance throughout the day while I'm working here, I do check the charts on my mobile phone. I check the overall sentiment. Is it bearish, bullish? Is it sideways? I'm checking the 24-hour gainers or losers, and kind of mentally getting ready for possibility of what I'm gonna trade, what asset I'm gonna trade, or in general what's happening in the market, so that when I get home I'm more or less ready to probably execute some trades and know where to start. So this time that I'm working here is basically like a preparation for trade, for second part of the day of trading. And there's not always trades, not every day, that I feel like taking. Like, there's always opportunity, but I have my own way of trading, and I have my own way of discipline, and I know when exactly I want to enter. And 90% of the time there's going to be something that I can enter, but we can still, you know, not find anything to trade. But that's very rare, although it does happen. I'm finally by the hotel. I'm gonna check in. a day. Still gotta find where to eat, and then I'm gonna set up the laptop right now, bring the bag from the car, put my clothes, go from there. All right. Yeah, nice little room. All right, computer table. Ooh, nice Ethernet, high-speed internet. What do you got for view? All right. All right, so right away, guys, I can tell you that I found this asset. I didn't even have time to set up. I already entered it. The reason being is we peaked out here, and then we got massive divergence here. The price kept climbing up, even though the volume started falling, and all the indicators start showing. So I entered a short position right here. You see, bearish divergence. Volume starts falling. RSI starts falling, but price is rising. That's a 30-minute time frame. We did peak out, overbought, but we never climbed down. So right away, as soon as I saw the chart, I went right in. Big position. We're gonna see what we make here. I'm gonna show it to you on my phone. I enter positions on my phone, but I do TA on computer. So as you see here, I don't know if it focused, we're already plus $20. I entered $322 margin at 10x and I shorted it. I have my stop loss at the highest local candle. I'm trying to figure out take profit right now, which position I'm going to take profit. I might just keep laddering and moving down the position and taking partial profits. That's what I usually do. Or I will just set a stop loss at break even and let it run. I haven't done extensive TA on this asset yet because I just got home and I was afraid to miss the opportunity because I don't have much time. I haven't even eaten yet. I got a little bit delayed at work today. You saw my flat tire. But yeah, we'll go from here. I'm gonna try and record the screen as well so you don't have to look through here because you see glare and everything. So let's go ahead. Okay, I got some food. I'm just gonna eat a burger and then I'm gonna keep trading. So I've relocated to the couch after I ate, get so tired. That trade we were talking about, I decided to close it at a profit just because I opened a trade on an empty stomach and I was really, really hungry. I wasn't thinking straight. At least that's one of my rules, even though the chart went in exact direction I wanted it to go. And if I wouldn't have closed it, I would have gotten way more money. But I closed it at only $32 profit. And just to make sure, I have to show you this, guys. $31.45. And that's that asset that I've traded. But if we take a look at the chart, I entered pretty much at the top. I closed it right away, but we could have gotten a nice gain. Let's see. Of 5.89%. I was trading a 5x, so that would have been almost 30% profit, which is fine. 33 bucks American. We're like, I live in Canada, so that's Canadian. That's more than $30 Canadian, you know, because it's 31 American that I got. So pretty good start. Now I'm all fed and I'm not hungry. Now time to hunt for more assets. And I've actually been scouting this one. It's called Apple. So 1000 Apple on Maxi. Let's take a look at it. So I'm simply trading price action right now. I'm scalping. I don't need to do any massive TA. for like swing trades or day trades. Very, very simple candle patterns. We're not going to do any time. We're not going to do any funky stuff. We might pull a fib here and there. We're going to probably just look at some RSI and MACD, check multi-time frames, check 15, check 30. Okay, 30 is still climbing. 4-hour time frame is peaking out on RSI. Now let's look at weekly. Okay, so we're retesting the previous high that we made on Monday, the 29th of July. So you can see we're testing the same area. We'll see how the candle closes. The 4-hour candle is the one that interests me. It closes in 6 minutes and 36 seconds. That is what's important. We're gonna look at the reaction, and if we're gonna start forming kind of like a swing failure pattern, that means we are kind of hitting the same level. Yeah, so on a daily we're retesting this order block there. Okay. Yeah, we'll see what happens in 6 minutes. It might be just a quick one, and I'll enter this position. I'll have it all ready here. Have my stop losses ready at the local high. We'll see how it goes. Now we just gotta wait, see and wait. 65.85 is the price right now. 5 minutes left. I do have a long position trade on SHIB. I'm gonna keep it for a while. We're gonna see how this October is gonna end, but I have a pretty good entry and I want to keep it for a long while. So if it goes according to plan, I'm gonna get $11.6 thousand on this position trade of SHIB. But meanwhile, I'm waiting for that. I'd like to have some scalps, daily scalps, and if I see something that's a multi-day trade, a swing trade, or even a day trade, I will enter that as well. But for now, let's just have some fun and just scalp the candles. Let's check our 5 minute. Okay, 5 minute is starting to struggle. I don't like the positive volume that we started getting, but 5 minute doesn't really matter for that because it's too low of a time frame to care about volume too much. We do have a falling volume on a 30 minute that interests me. 1 hour volume hasn't been falling yet. 4 hour is kind of forming a swing failure pattern. Daily is green, 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 but daily candle closes in 4 minutes as well. This is where it's going to get very, very interesting. This could be a very good opportunity. It is if you look at it, simply just looking at patterns. I don't trade patterns much, but like I said, I trade all three, price, pattern, and time. But this is a very common pattern that other traders refer to as cup, and when we form a handle, it starts going down. So we should be forming a candle here, or a handle, and we are rejecting from the same test that we had on Monday the 29th in July. 3 minutes left on this candle. I want to see it on 5 minutes just to see candle velocities better. Maybe even 1 minute, but 5 minutes should be fine. We are closing a 5 minute candle, same time we're closing a 1 day candle and 4 hour candle. So it all should come in at the same time here. This time around, this is what I like. I like it when multi-time frames are ending on the same note. And I'm gonna have everything ready here on the phone. So risk reward is gonna be pretty nice. I'm gonna try and hold it till 382. So a nice, 5 cent move on a pretty big position. I'm probably gonna enter like a 10x at 10x right here. So I'm gonna start lettering it in. 2 minutes 30 seconds left. Not much move, not much volume forming. I like that. So maybe I'll start lettering in now. Something small, just a placeholder, maybe like a $30 at 10x right now. And then we'll add to it depending. 2 minutes, it's good. 2 minutes left. So we entered a little placeholder. And we're gonna have a stop loss set right away. That's what's good about these placeholders. So 0.6818. So we want to set a stop loss at this local high. 6693. 66 approximately, right? This is not pharmacy science, guys. 6693 will give us a nice stop. We can double check if it's pretty close to 6693. Magnet 6690 even, so a little bit less, but doesn't really matter. I'm gonna save. Okay, $1. Volume is falling. Might enter. So the trade is doing everything we said it would do. I'm already at 24 bucks in profit. I'm gonna wait for it to go down a bit more before I switch my stop loss to break even and just let it ride. So we'll see out there. 42 bucks is jumping. It's falling just like we predicted, guys. Swing failure, previous retest, and down move. So if I would have closed it right now at $41, which I'm not going to, plus the 31 other dollars, that's, I'm not going to speak too early, but that's already 70 American bucks. That's 100 Canadian bucks on top of what I got paid at work. And this is just 2 scalps in today, guys. Like I said, we're not aiming to have anything crazy here. We're not, you know, becoming rich in one day, but we're just supplementing our pay with extra money, and it all adds up pretty quick for you to live a very comfortable life. You know, on some days I have 0. On some days I have, you know, extra 100 bucks, extra 30 bucks. On some days I have extra 900 bucks. And at the end of the month, if you look at all the scalps you did, all this plus the swing trades that you have, plus the day trades that you had, you know, sometimes you have $10,000–$15,000 a month just from trading on top of your paycheck. It makes you live a very comfortable life where you can help your parents, where you can go on vacations, you can eat very healthy food, you can have gym memberships, you can buy a new car, you can have money to reinvest into something. I invest in Bitcoin, for example, and a couple other traditional assets. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna keep showing you these trades. Everything is transparent. I'm gonna show you my losses. I'm gonna show you everything. And if you want to take a look at those picks as well as my updates on my current, how much up I am basically in my trades, you can also check it on our Discord. I will leave the link in the description. We have over 1,700 members. I had this community for about 3 years. We have same people that joined from day one and they love it. We talk about charts. I teach them how to scalp. We have live classes. I teach them how to trade. All the techniques, guys. Like I said, I've been doing it for a very long time. But yeah, let's keep making that money so you guys know how a real live trader lives. And we are at plus 60 already. I'm gonna start moving my stop loss to break even here pretty soon. So far so good, plus 100 so far. So while that trade is happening, I want to preach a little bit. So a lot of the times people would see when I trade and they're like, oh, but where's the TA? you're just looking at the chart and you're entering. That's gambling. Well, that's not how it works. I've been trading, like I said, for a long time, and when I look at chart, I see the lines, I see the supports, I see the resistance. I can pull a fib inside my head from a price to price, and I know where 618 is going to be. I know where 732 will be, 786 will be. I know where 9192 will be. I know where deviation levels will be just by looking at it. I don't need to draw lines. A lot of people spend so much time TAing that by the time they're done their TA, they already missed a trade. You don't need, I don't need all that. Trust me, I've done my share amount of charting, and I can still do it. It's just that when you're scalping, you need to be quick. You can't be wasting a minute or 5 minutes or 10 minutes on TAing something that is in plain sight. I've been staring at these charts for decades. I don't need to draw a trend line. I don't need to draw a resistance line. I just need to click from 5 minutes up to a day, week, and a month. I gotta look at the levels, imagine them in my head, look at volume, look at fixed range, and I can tell you when to enter the position. You don't need all that for when you scalp trading. You scalp pure price action. You can't TA when you're scalping. You shouldn't do that. You just look at the levels, you look at the chart, you look at candles, and that's what happens. Of course, when I do my forecasts, when I do my future predictions, I do a lot of TA, I do a lot of GAN, I do a lot of financial astrology, I do fib and all that stuff, and it's charted very well. All the pivot points are charted, everything. Square of 9 when I use Genzilla, it takes a lot. It takes me like an hour and a half just to chart out the levels. But you don't always need it, guys. And just start looking at charts every day. Start understanding how price moves, how price rejects, how price climbs, bounces, and it will all come into your head. You will start seeing patterns without you needing to draw anything. So that's that. And as I show you these trades, guys, from episode to episode to episode, you will see that it's not gambling. You will see that I have more wins than losses, and it's been like that for years and years and years. This has been my supplementary income for many years now. Many years. And I can make it as big as I want to, and I can make it as small as I want to. Well, let's not say as big as I want to. I'm not going to turn $20 into $1 million over the course of a month, but I can turn, and I have turned, $20 to $3,000 to $5,000 in a matter of weeks. Now, whether or not I want to be so focused and use so much energy, because everything is energy, guys. You give off energy. When you trade, you're giving away your energy. And that's not something you always want to do. You want to conserve your energy. I still want to go to the gym. I still want to eat. I still want to socialize with my girlfriend. I still want to call my parents. I still want to have a little bit of fun, maybe play a little bit of video games. And you need to cut your profits. You can't be greedy. You made your money, you closed your trades, you're done. Forget about it. You can still look at chart, here and there, just out of curiosity, where's Bitcoin going, and kind of getting ready for it. But you don't want to be sitting there and trading constantly. Make your gains, close it out, relax. Your time is more important than any money in this world. Trade is pretty good, $70 so far, but we haven't closed it, so this is unrealized profit, guys. I think we're gonna get more negative volume here. We're kind of holding right now, but we just gotta give it time. If not, the stop loss has already moved to break even, so even if we start bouncing back up, it's gonna close out. I'm not gonna lose anything. I'm not gonna gain anything either, but I'm just gonna let it run. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go to the gym, work out a little bit. Can't miss the gym day, and then we'll see how the trade goes after that. And wanted to say one more thing. A lot of people ask me, it's like, oh, but how do you know how much margin to put in? How much money are you putting in? Like, I know a lot of you guys think that you have to sit there with a calculator and calculate 1 to 6% of your entire portfolio, then you make that trade, then you calculate risk reward. Guys, if I'm going to be doing all these calculations, Again, the trade, I'm gonna miss the trade. I'm not doing all that. Once you have enough experience, you kind of know how to divide up your portions, what portion to enter with at a specific time, what portion to enter to a specific asset, what leverage to play with. You just understand how it works, and it just becomes automatic for you. I'm not sitting there with a calculator calculating, okay, so my risk is $30, my reward is going to be this and this many percent, my reward is going to be $600. That means I can enter, but my stop loss is going to be there, and I'm doing all these square root mathematical equations. No, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Just play it smart. Understand, if you have $10, do you want to bet the whole $10? No, you don't, because if you lose the $10, or if you set your stop, it goes past your stop loss a little bit, you're going to lose $6, and then you have $4 to play with. Like, just in simplicity of things. So mentally, just divide up your portion, what you think is fair, what you think is nice, what you think you're not afraid to lose, and trade with that portion. Set your stop losses always. Have very, very, very good risk management. That's the key in trading. It's not so much TA as risk management. Make sure you can lose 100 times. And then one win is going to cover all those 100 times of your losses, plus more on top. Just have that mentality. That you can have a lot of losses, but one win is going to cover all the losses, plus give you more profit on top of that. Just think it over this way. Anyways, we're gonna let that trade go. I'm gonna let that trade go. I hate saying we, like there's a bunch of us sitting here. I'm gonna let this trade run. Gonna go to the gym, work out just a little bit. I'm tired. Come back, see how the trade is, maybe compile some of this video for you guys. But tomorrow I got a hard day. Tomorrow I gotta fly 2 places. The machine is gonna be waiting for me at the helipad at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'll probably get there by 8:15. Make sure I have everything ready with me, because I don't really want to make helicopter fly back if I forget keys or if I forget some kind of tool. I just want to make sure everything is set. I'm going to give myself 40 minutes to get ready at the warehouse, and that's where the helipad is anyways, right at the warehouse. Board the helicopter, do a couple of flights, fix a few things, and then be back trading again. But I'm still going to be here today. I'm still going to show you some stuff, guys, and we'll see how this trade goes. Talk to you in a bit. So here we are at the gym. Nice little gym in the hotel. Nothing crazy, just gonna work out a little bit. Just coming back from the gym. I'm not going to show you everything I did there. This is not a fitness blog, but just so you get an idea, the feel for it, of my daily routine. I do go to the gym, I trade, I work. It all just depends. But we're just going back to the room, and gonna see how our trade is doing. Alright, so the trade is doing very well. It did exactly as I said. There's our entry point, there's our high that we marked. The chart went down. Let's take a look. Our limit got closed. Our position got closed. Let's look at the profits. And we closed $159, guys. Previously we closed $31, $159, 160 plus 30 is 190. 190 bucks American. 190 American into Canadian, 109 USA USD to CAD. So we're at 260 Canadian dollars. As I said, I'm good with that for the day. On top of that, I got my pay for my job. $260. It's just for a couple of trades. You guys saw, didn't take much effort. Is more than enough for the day. I think I'm gonna call it unless I see something super special where I can squeeze and milk a little bit more money, but I'm very happy with that. You know, and yeah, that's how easy it is, guys. You saw a day in my life of a trader, of a worker, and if you can, you know, replicate the same thing, you'll live a very good life. Again, didn't require much charting, didn't require much of anything, just experience, intuition. All that can be taught, and you can join our Discord. I teach people all the time. I have 1,700 people there. There's tons of good traders that you can ask questions. You can be a part of the community and do the same thing as I do. I'm not even trying here. It's, the markets are really easy. Whoever is telling you that they're hard and you need to pay $5,000 course, it doesn't work that way. Everything is free. Our Discord is absolutely free. There is no hidden nothing. It's very, very simple. You just gotta know where to start, and you just gotta keep doing it. Probably gonna call it here, and I'll see you. If I have any other trades, I'll see you. But I'll see you guys tomorrow, and you're gonna see that helicopter ride. Talk to you later, guys. Thanks for watching.